space everywhere. That sounded bad.
We're recording.
We're recording. We're recording.
Boop, boop, dee-doo.
Is there something special in that drink? Or is it just coffee?
Almond milk, which is my life now.
Yuck.
Almond milk be my life. I like almond milk, though. It's okay.
I don't like almond milk just by itself.
Oh, no. No. I can't think of another word to say, but no. You can't do that. No. It's got to be mixed in with something. But I have pure Arabica bean coffee. Doesn't give me the jitters. Like, I feel like a snob, Brandy.
Why? You don't feel like a snob.
Well, before we get in,
your body.
Okay, before we get into it, why don't you intro us up?
Okay. Hey guys, welcome to Untamed Thoughts. Hi, Jacqueline.
Hey, Brandy. That intro was different.
Do you think so?
Well, you didn't come in hot like you normally do. That cracks me up.
Oh,
You look like a little girl when you intro us up. You're like, hi, welcome to Untamed Thoughts.
Full disclosure, I just got through doing a full hour workout outside in the heat, and it was brutal. It was an amazing workout, but man, I'm tired today, and my legs are already shaky.
Well, good job. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me, too, for not dying.
Well, I'm happy for you to not die.
Me too.
It would have been very difficult recording this podcast.
Just a little. There were a few moments there where I was worried, like, oh, am I going to make it through this?
You can.
But I did. My trainer's going to listen to this. She's going to hear me say that I cheated. But I totally cheated.
How did you cheat?
Because I didn't finish my bear crawl.
Oh, you shortchanged the trainer?
I shortchanged it.
Who gets extra the next time?
Sorry. Oh, she's going to hear me say that, and then I'm really going to be in trouble.
Do you want me to edit that out?
No. It's good.
Oh, I was gonna bribe you. Oh, no, I'm keeping it all. I like us uncut.
I'm good uncut. I don't care.
Okay, let's get back. Let's get back to me. I feel like I'm turning into not a snob. That's not fair because I don't think it's snobby. But I'm all like prim when I go to the grocery store. I'm like, oh, only organic, cage-free, almond milk. Ooh, produce.
But I think that's, I do the same thing. So don't feel bad about it, number one. And number two, I think, isn't that getting back to our roots, like where we came from originally? Wasn't everything organic to begin with?
Yes.
Why are we paying extra for it?
You know what my doctor told me?
What?
Said, eat like a cave person.
Like for real.
That's it. Eat like a cave person. Quit trying to be fancy with your food.
Yeah, Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Literally.
Are they sponsoring us?
Ooh, they should.
Promo code Untamed.
Yeah. Hey, Whole Foods, hook us up. And we'll hook you up in return.
Hook some sisters up.
So real.
I have had a week.
Okay, tell me all about it.
Woo, Nelly. I am tired. And it is only Tuesday.
I feel you 100%. Tell me what's going on.
I don't know. I've just been like really just on the brink of something amazeballs.
Oh, yay. I thought you were going to say I have a breakdown and I was going to cry with you.
No. But no buts. Amazeballs, brink happening, amazing.
Well, Can we hear about it or do we have to wait?
You have to wait.
Darn. I don't like cliffhangers.
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
it keeps you young. It keeps you young. How's your week?
My week has been good. It's very busy. I have not had a moment to myself other than, okay, let's just talk about the fact that there are, number one, not enough moments in the day. And then number two, why is it that I can't go to sleep before 3:00 in the morning?
Well, let me ask you a few questions about that, if I shall.
Ask me a few questions, Dr. Paxton. I almost called you Dr. Hanson.
Dr. Hanson. Before you go to bed, when is your last intake of caffeine?
2 minutes.
Okay. Real quick.
Caffeine doesn't do that to me, though. I can, if I'm tired, and it's the autoimmune diseases that cause insomnia, and I have 5 of them, so there's insomnia involved. Like, it happens even when I don't drink caffeine.
Can you take some melatonin or CBD?
The CBD did not work the second round, and the first round I felt like it did, because when I stopped taking it, I noticed a difference in myself. But this time was different.
Did you change brands?
No, it was the same one.
Your tolerance has gone up.
Well, I even took more this time than I did last time. Like, it only lasted me 2 weeks. It's supposed to last a month.
Try smoking a bowl.
That's illegal here. I can't do it.
Oh, darn. Guess what opened up right next to me?
What?
Cannabis.
A dispensary?
Yeah.
Nice. That's convenient.
It's not illegal here, but I don't partake.
I don't know that I would anyway, although it does make me very sleepy. But I don't know that I love that idea. I can't wrap my head around it, only because of all the drugs that are in my family history. I'm too scared that I can't do it.
Brandy, are you on the bandwagon that marijuana is a gateway drug? Did you listen to the DARE officer?
Yes, but no, that's not why. I don't know. I just don't. It's not my thing. I don't like the way it tastes. I don't like the way it smells. I don't like any of it.
Did you hear the data that, statistically speaking, when they did the DARE programs in school, it actually had an increase on drug use?
Adam Runs Everything.
I love that show, Adam Runs Everything.
I have watched the whole damn thing already.
Binge watched it. Oh my goodness.
And those little moments when I don't have any time.
Mm-hmm.
No, he was on in the background. I watch that while I'm working.
How is work going?
It's busy right now, which is a good thing. But
even with the rain?
Yeah, even with the rain, believe it or not. It's that time of year where everybody's like, okay, we're getting out of school, where our house needs to be completed before school starts.
Oh yeah, and summer work.
Yeah.
Yep,
so
the season.
It's busy season. Tax season is over. It slows down. Now we're busy again.
Guess what I did after our live podcast party?
What did you do after our party?
I sat down today's Tuesday, it was Saturday, and we did ours Wednesday. So finished out the week. Saturday, I cuddled up on the couch and I watched In Plain Sight.
Yes!
What the hell, Brandy?
Yes, I told you.
Tarnation, holy cannoli, hell. What
were these people thinking?
What?
Yeah,
twice.
That's all you can say. You did
twice she was taken, and then they put her on a plane to have her go work at his resort or something after he's kidnapped her twice.
Yes, and completely brainwashed her.
That was heartbreaking.
Brainwashed the parents, brainwashed her. Everybody was brainwashed. Like, what?
It's heartbreaking. It was so heartbreaking.
But did you have empathy for the parents, or were you just pissed at them?
I dug deep for empathy because
I did the same thing.
Yes, because I do believe they were very brainwashed and manipulated.
100%. I mean,
And
what man does that when that's not his preference? What man would do that just to make your friend feel better? No.
If you guys don't know what,
that's not happening.
If you guys are not following what reference Brandy is making, go watch Abducted in Plain Sight, and you'll know. No, we're not going to tell you what happened.
You have to watch it.
Oh my gosh. And I finished the Zac Efron Netflix.
I don't know what that one is. I haven't seen that.
The Ted Bundy.
Oh, no, I haven't started that yet because I want to be able to binge watch it, and I haven't had time.
Okay, well, so it's a 2-hour movie or whatever with Zac Efron. And Zac Efron, I remember him from like the Disney Channel. And now I'm watching him play Ted Bundy, and he pulled it off.
Real? Oh, good. Good for him.
Pulled it off. Scarily. His resemblance to
is uncanny.
Uncanny.
There's hair in my mouth. Sorry.
Yours or
a cat? You know, them fuckers are everywhere.
Oh, that Nextdoor app, somebody is trying to offload 2 cats, a brother and a sister, and I had to stop myself from responding.
Ugh.
I can't take on pets right now. I can't.
No, you're too busy. You don't have time for that.
I can't take on any pets.
No.
There is a lizard in the backyard, though, that I do want to catch.
That's okay.
Right?
Yeah, lizards are good. They don't live very long.
They don't? How long do they live?
I don't know. Mine never lived because...
Why did that make me so sad right now?
I don't know.
I got visibly like, what do you mean?
In the wild, they get eaten really quickly, so I don't know.
Poor lizard.
Why did that surprise you?
I don't know.
It's called the cycle of life. Things get eaten, so other things
now I've got the Lion King in my head. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Weird stories.
Okay, do you want me to go first or do you want to go first?
You want to rock, paper, scissors it?
Let's do it. Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Why are we so much alike?
I don't know. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You win. Okay, go.
Okay. So my weird story has now ushered me into a whole new world.
Oh, Lord, here we go again.
And I have to follow it at least until May 26th.
What's today? That's only, 10 more days, 11 more days?
Right. So I have a Google alert set up so that I can get the most up-to-date, the most up-to-date news. Okay. Has anyone heard about Romania's most powerful witches?
No, I have never heard about witches in Romania. There are really witches still? I mean, I guess that's still a thing. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I'm really ignorant as far as that goes. I'm learning.
Well, there is 4 of them, I want to say, in this group in Romania, and they are Romania's most powerful witches. Okay. And they are using technology, right? So they're using live, they're using, I guess, conferencing.
Okay.
Stuff. Anyway, that they can reach people that want to cast love spells or money spells or help get out from underneath the curse I'm cursed twice, by the way. Help get out underneath the curse from afar. And their reach has gone global. And
What?
the reason, yes, and the reason why is because they want to move out of the Romanian government all the corrupt politicians. The elections are set to take place May 25th, and they are holding a mass ritual with witches and wizards from around the world to unleash a spell on the corrupt of the government to lose their prosperity and health. So now I have to see who wins May 26th. Nice. So
why
this
do they
is
want
what
them
they
to lose their health? Why can they?
Well, because they're very corrupt and they're not very nice people. So they said, we are preparing a very powerful substance for May 25th, which my daughters will go and throw over the Romanian government building. So
that sounds terroristic.
Mm-hmm. We carried out 2 special rituals on Romanian politicians, a white magic ritual to enlighten their minds and powers, to fight in Romania for the people to do good things. And then she goes on to say, and I did a black magic ritual on the politicians who don't keep their words to offer a better life to Romanians, so they will have problems. That's what she said. So they're going to have some problems.
So that's unquote. That's kind of like a backhanded compliment, right?
Well, so the ones that are doing well for the government, she did white magic to enlighten their minds and powers. And then for those that are not doing good, she did black magic on.
Isn't that one person's perspective or a group of people's perspective? What if the other side of it thinks the opposite?
Well, I didn't go that far into their political infrastructure. I just stopped at witches and global and wizards.
Globally, yeah. Who knew there were wizards? I guess if you have a witch, there's a wizard, because a witch would be a woman and a wizard would be a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is a wizard just more intelligent or better at their job? Or I don't know.
I think wizards are men. So Minka and her daughters have been using the magical powers of the internet to offer their services to clients around the world. Going online has allowed witches to migrate the ancient practices of witchcraft online. The practice remains the same, she said, but it allows us to be in contact with clients from other countries. People who need our help need to send us their pictures and names, and because they are at such a great distance, it's enough to just see them on Facebook, and then we cast the ritual spell. But so they're doing a mass, so they're calling witches and wizards to do a mass ritual from now until the 25th. And there's a documentary, if anyone's interested.
Of course there is.
Yes, because I love documentaries. But I found this when pulling up my story. There's a documentary on YouTube called Casting Curses and Love Spells with the Most Powerful Witches in Romania.
So I'm wondering if they have named or deemed themselves the most powerful, or how do you know if you're the most powerful?
I don't know, but you know what? I just found just now.
What?
I can actually go and ask one, because Minka, one of the most powerful and feared witches in Eastern Europe, relocated to Los Angeles, California.
Oh my God, don't go over there. That scares me.
Why is she feared?
For reasons you don't need to find out.
Wow.
That sounds scary. I don't know why it sounds scary to me. It just does. Because I don't like to mess with black magic stuff. That's why. They
do black magic. That's what they said, huh? Oh, well, they moved here because so the interviewer said, how come you went to California? And she said, it's always been a dream of mine to go there. We love the observatory and walking along Hollywood Boulevard. And we saw the Hollywood sign. We wanted to see more things like Paramount Studios, but we didn't really have time. See, witches are tourists. They're just like regular people.
Everybody's a tourist. Just don't piss her off.
But she said in the U.S., they are free to practice witchcraft without having to explain anything to anyone. And if you are one of the most powerful witches in your country, Romania is taxing you and watching everything you do, the best place to relocate would be Los Angeles, California.
Well,
I would think.
Yes. So let's just hope that our government and that the people of this country stay on her good side. We don't need any more curses. We've done enough for ourselves.
Oh, can I share this bit? I'm just reading this as we go. Look, a lot of witches around the world, especially in America, came together earlier this year to hex Donald Trump. Did you know about this?
No, but that doesn't surprise me.
And she said, yes, he tried to pass legislation that would affect all the immigrants in the U.S., and witches didn't like that. Like always, witches want to help people in need. The U.S. is a country of migrants, and many witches are immigrants and want to be able to stay in the U.S. where they can perform their witchcraft. And so the interviewer asked what's on all of our minds, so did the hex work? And she said it did, because he couldn't go through with his plans, and the government didn't allow him to build the wall. They didn't fund him. Well, I don't know if that was their. I don't want to say that out loud.
I don't either, but
yeah.
I mean, I think there's a lot of other. I don't know. I believe firmly in putting things into the universe. You know that. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm scared to see it and come get me.
So, blessed be. And love and light, avocado toast.
Yes.
Chakra.
Avocado toast.
No
that
offense.
Was a good touch.
Almond milk.
Yes. We love your work. We're not no bad blood.
But I do want to hear
we're just interested.
From anyone that understands the difference between witches and wizards.
Yes.
I understand the difference between white magic and black magic. I understand that.
I do too.
But I want to hear some true stories, hometown stories of witches, wizards, and the like. I feel like we'll get a lot of feedback from Louisiana.
Oh, yeah, I would imagine, especially the New Orleans area.
Can someone in Louisiana please give us your best? And do you think that the reason why people fly their shirts up over their heads on Mardi Gras, is that because of some spell that New Orleans is under, or is it because of the bourbon?
I think it has something to do with the alcohol.
You think? Because I have gotten a little tipsy in other places, never once wanted to flash.
Me either. I've never done that.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Urge to do that.
Right.
And beads aren't gonna cut it for me.
I'm the type of person that would buy a package of beads to save my dignity.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on Bourbon Street.
I would throw it up in the air.
Gras.
Did you flash? Be honest.
Fuck no. There was number one. There's too many people for me. I take in too many feelings, and I can't handle that many people in one space. I have a hard time with it, and especially at the time we went, that was like 5 years ago, and I didn't know how to handle it and control it back then. So I couldn't handle it.
I would never flash anyone anywhere just because I don't want to be laughed at.
Same.
They'd be like, turn around. I
am. Same, but for different reasons.
Do not want to be laughed at.
I have a cat yelling at me.
She always yells at you.
I know. Always. So, okay, let's see. Let's talk about
stop reading this.
Let's go stop.
I gotta stop. There was something about a calf of a heart, buffalo's heart, 4 claws from a black chicken and a red candle and black string. It's too much work being a witch.
Yeah, that is a lot of work.
Okay, go ahead. Closing my tablet.
Tell me tell me how you feel about tattoos.
I love them.
Good. How do you feel about the fact that you've got all this ink and you've put all this time and money into this ink on your body, and then you're going to die and they're just going to be lost forever? Nobody will ever see them again. Do you care?
No. I don't.
Okay. Do any of our followers care? Have you thought about that? Like the fact that you're going to die and then nobody's ever going to see this artwork again that you've now placed on your body?
Well, if the tattoo artist took a picture because they were really proud of it, it's going to live in infamy in the tattoo shop.
Or on the internet.
Right.
So what if there was a way that you could preserve your tattoos after you've died on your flesh?
I threw up
and
a little.
Display them in your house, or your loved one could display them in your house.
How would you do that?
Okay, so I think it was a dad and a son. I don't remember explicitly, so I'll post the link to the article on our page. Apparently, these 2 men came up with this preservation process. They are embalmers, and they know that the embalming process only lasts for a certain amount of time, and then the flesh starts to decay, right? So they came up with this process to send off. What they do is they cut out the tattoo. First of all, no.
That made me hurt.
And then they send it off to be, they send it off to be chemically preserved somehow or another. It comes back to them, and they put it between UV glass, and they present it to the family. Like literally, there are photographs of these men standing next to this splayed out flesh tattoos. Like, I love tattoos. I don't have any personally because I can't get them because there are issues, but I don't need my family to have my flesh hanging on the wall. A way to do it. As long as it's not flesh on flesh. Like,
I just don't want I don't want skin cut off of me after I pass.
I've always planned on donating my body to science so that I could still help people once I was gone. So my body would be of service continuously. And they pretty much do some really weird things to you when you're a cadaver. So that part doesn't bother me as much. Addie, seriously? I'm trying to work here, baby girl. That part doesn't bother me as much as the thought of my family having my parts of my body in the house.
I wouldn't.
That's weird.
To hang it up on the wall. Oh, here's Grandpa's forearm.
Right,
would you like some tea? Okay. Well, hold on.
I mean, seriously.
Like the cleavage tats.
Right?
But by the time that she passes, they're going to be wrinkly cleavage tats. Do they stretch out the skin?
I don't know. The ones that I saw did not look wrinkly.
So many questions. Okay. So what if the tattoo has faded? Will they touch up the tattoo? Is there packages that you can buy beforehand?
I'm assuming that there may be. I don't know. It did not say that in the article.
Do they have a contact number?
There was the contact info. It was like their names were there.
So I want a contact us, and I want to bring them on.
Okay.
I want to talk to them. They're embalmers.
And I'm going to post the article. So
okay, they're embalmers. You can't tell me they don't have weird stories.
Oh, and I'm a little bit fascinated by that. That they drain your blood. You know that, right?
They drain your blood. Oh.
Yes, like that. They drain all your blood and then they replace the blood in your body with this embalming fluid that keeps you fresher, not fresh, fresher. Keeps you from decomposing.
Hey, how long from the time you pass to the time you get buried? Is that 3 days or 4?
It depends. I mean, they can keep you for 2 weeks, I think.
I don't know if I'd want to hang out for 2 weeks.
I mean, do you really care? You're going to be dead. You can't feel anything.
That has not been proven, first off. Second of all, I have decided that I am going to be planted as a tree.
I like that idea. It's still being buried, and that still kind of freaks me out a little bit.
But I'm not going to get embalmed or anything, so I can't stay out in the open for very long.
So then you're not going to have a viewing of any kind?
No, but I have decided I'm going to have 2 funerals.
Ooh.
Simultaneous. Yes. So the people that I know truly love and care for me will get invitation to one funeral that is going to be a celebration of life. And I'm going to have videos recorded of special messages to each of them. And then the ones that I know were just not so nice, and they're going to be invited to the other funeral.
Those
and
that is
the
ones that get to see your decomposition body.
No, but they are going to believe that I'm haunting them by the time they leave.
Yes! I want to go to that one because that's going to be hilarious. I'll go from one to the other.
Yes, they're going to be in rooms next to each other.
I want to do the eulogy for that one. Oh, that's terrible.
That is terrible.
But I love it.
No, I would want my funeral to just be a celebration of life, and then everybody go out to the park or whatever, and I'm planted.
Planting you?
And plant. Yeah, I think they plant before the funeral. So morbid.
I mean, if you want to sprout, then
yeah, you
would have to.
Exactly.
And I like the idea that you want to go to a park or some public place, because if you put yourself in your yard, I mean, then you're just in somebody's yard.
And it's boring.
Yeah.
I want people to have picnics under my shade. I want Chance to be able to visit whenever he wants, and his kids to be able to climb up, on my branches.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Do you get to, if you're planted, do you get to pick what you become, what kind of tree you are?
No.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Oh, I don't know. I meant to say I don't know, not no. I don't know.
Because
what kind of tree would you want to be?
I don't know, but I want to choose, and it would be one that lived a long life, because I mean, trees they die too.
Yeah. I would not want to be planted in a logging forest, though. No, it just seems counterproductive.
Ridiculous. Yeah, that would be ridiculous. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
So I don't want to be a pine tree. I want to be a weeping willow.
Why?
Because they're so pretty.
That sounds sad, though.
I'm dead.
Do you know that there are meanings behind trees?
No.
Yeah, each tree, I found this out when my uncle died, because we were going to plant a tree for him, and we never did, because we could never get all of us together, of its cousins.
You're
we just haven't been able to do it. But there are meanings to different trees.
Well, what does the weeping willow mean?
I don't remember, and I can't look it up because my tablet is dead.
I'm going to look it up. And you decide what tree that you want to be, and I'll look yours up.
Okay.
Or you tell me what you want your tree to mean, and then I'll find the tree.
I want to say that I would love to have a live oak because they grow really quickly.
I'm so sorry. I will be a weeping willow tree. You want to know what it
Okay.
symbolizes?
Yes.
Green, like the leaves on the branches, symbolizes nature, fertility, and life. It also represents balance, learning, growth, and harmony. Our image of the willow tree represents the strength, stability, and structure of the trunk standing firm and withstanding the greatest of challenges.
I love that. Maybe I want to be a willow tree.
You can't have my tree. You want your tree to mean? Huh?
For sure. Growth, abundance. Let me think.
What was the first one?
Strength.
Okay. Strength, growth, and abundance.
I know there's more. But I can't think of anything else off the top of my head.
These are plants.
I don't want to be a plant. Plants die faster than trees.
Yeah, and people will be picking at you all the time.
For real.
So you can be a weeping willow.
We can be weeping willows next to each other.
But you called it also an oak.
Yeah, I knew that there was something because we had decided to do an oak for Uncle Carl. So I knew that there was something behind the oak.
Oh, I liked the oak for you. Symbolism, sovereignty, rulership, power, strength and endurance, generosity and protection, justice and nobility, honesty and bravery.
Yes, yes, yes. Now that you're saying it, I'm like, yes, that's why we picked. So yeah, I would choose that for myself as well. Because I feel like
And you have medicinal properties. The medicinal part of the oak is its bark. Because of the strong astringent properties, internally as a tea, it helps fight diarrhea and dysentery. Externally, it can be used to treat hemorrhoids, inflamed gums, wounds, and eczema. The tannin found in oak can help reduce minor blistering by boiling a piece of bark in a small amount of water. And it cures frostbite.
See, that further leads me to being of service after I'm gone. And it's very telling that it would be for diarrhea since I'm in the shit business.
And because of your limelight, so the magical properties of the oak tree, one of them, dreaming of a fallen oak means the loss of love. If you catch a falling oak leaf, you shall have no colds all winter. If someone does get sick, warm the house with an oak wood fire to shoo away the illness. Carry an acorn against illnesses and pains for immortality and youthfulness.
I've heard that, actually. My grandmother used to carry what's called a cold coin all the time. And I don't remember where she got it. Somewhere overseas in her travels, she got a cold coin. And she used to wear it around her neck.
Oh, that's weird.
What?
Because the oak tree, the 7th month of the Celtic tree calendar, it's celebrated between June 10th and July 7th. It's in your birthday.
It's in my birthday. And it's the Celtic. And it's the Celtic calendar, and I'm Irish.
You're a stinking oak tree, dude.
I'm an oak tree.
I like that. I love that we both. This is our tree impersonation.
Look,
I'm a weeping willow already. I'm a weeping willow. My goodness. Oh, I love this. I'm gonna send this to you.
I love that idea.
I'm posting it on our Untamed.
Yay.
You're an oak tree, and I'm a willow tree. Aww.
We're pretty trees. That's ridiculous. And that's totally okay. Okay, so I have to tell you something because it's really funny.
Oh, good. I thought you were going to say I have to tell you something because it's kind of bad.
No. So the guy at the convenience store that works at the convenience store that I clearly frequent,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to ask him for anything anymore. He just sees me get out of my car and grabs what I'm going to ask for and asks me how my day is.
Aww.
And is so sweet. And he's
that is nice.
He's probably in his 20s. He's from another country. I'm not certain. It sounds to me like it could be South Africa, somewhere around there. Super sweet kid. I just found it rather, I don't know that I thought it was disturbing or I was like, woohoo, this is cool. I don't have to do anything anymore.
Why would you find it disturbing?
I don't know, because am I there that often that he knows exactly what I'm going to ask him for?
Apparently.
Apparently.
Have you ever walked in and said, "Oh no, that's not what I was coming in here for"? Oh, so he's not wrong. So yeah, you frequent there quite often.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's good customer service.
It is good customer service. I like that kind of small town home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like that. I miss, we have a grocery store. It's a Randall's that we used to go to. And there was almost never anybody in that store, which is why they closed. And I'm so sad. But I loved that I could go in that store and I could walk through the store and they would say, "Hi, Mrs. Signs." And they would say, "Hey, we have your so-and-so on sale today," or "Hey, go find this. This is on your free list today," or whatever. They would, and my pharmacist knew me. They were amazing. I met, like, what happened to that? I want that small town store back.
That is sweet. And you can find that even in a large town. Like I have a convenience store and I have a grocery store that those are the only two I actually go to because they're right by my house. And people recognize me when I walk in. And it's so nice.
Feeling.
It makes you feel all warm and cozy.
Yeah, it makes you feel special for,
yeah. I mean, there's a community.
Whenever. Yeah. And I like that. So we need more of that, people.
Yes, good customer service.
Work in the retail industry in any capacity, and you see people multiple times, remember them because it makes a difference.
And in all fairness, we also empathize and sympathize with those of our folks, all folks that work in the retail industry, because it's not an easy gig.
No, it is not. No,
it isn't.
Especially if you're in any kind of service, as far as like waiting or, I could not have your job. I commend you and I tip you well for it because
I always tip well.
I have an attitude problem and I would tell somebody to get the fuck out.
Yeah, that's not your calling.
No. I mean, I'm in the service industry. I love serving people, but I could not serve food. I couldn't do it.
Because people get
you want me to help you with your skin or your makeup, or if you need to do something about your house, or if you need just help in general, I'm down. But please don't make me serve you food or drinks.
I'm one of those that if I'm getting yelled at, I'm like, "We yelling now? Is that the tone?" Yes. I'm a good yeller.
I am good at it too. I have been working on it and I'm much, 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 much better at it now. I'm better at controlling my tongue and I'm better at, what is it? Not reacting, responding.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's difficult to do.
Well, yeah, response is out of logic. And when you're emotional,
yeah,
you're reacting.
Yeah.
But what I've learned about myself is that the more angrier I get, the quieter I get.
I think I knew that about you.
The calmer I get.
Oh no, I'm the opposite.
Not me. If somebody is in front of me just causing a ruckus, I'm like, go on then.
Do you think that comes from your? No, I don't think that comes from your training, because I think you were like that when we were in high school too.
No, I mean, and when a confrontation would initially start, I'd be like, what, you know, like, all right, no, we're doing this. But if they kept going, and I'm like, I'm just going to let you tire yourself out, because this is crazy. I'm not going to waste my voice on you.
Or my breath, for that matter.
So I get real quiet.
I don't. I yell back, and it's a fault that I don't love. So I'm working desperately to change it.
Well, you're doing a great job. You haven't yelled at me in forever.
Have I ever yelled at you?
I'm sure.
I don't remember ever yelling at you. I don't know that I've ever even been mad at you.
Oh, come on.
No, I think we're the type of friends that can have a difference of opinion. And I have this with another friend too. I'm the one that you just met. We can have a complete difference of opinion, like opposite ends of the spectrum, about things that we're passionate about, and we can have a discussion on it, even though we don't agree in any capacity, and then immediately change the subject after the discussion has been fully discussed and laugh about something different.
Well, that's true friendship, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, respect the difference of opinion, and you know, true friends allow one another to be exactly who they are,
and not judge them or be mad at them.
No judging. There's no room in a healthy relationship for judging.
Any relationship, for that matter.
Not at all.
No.
Oh, cool. Let's close it up.
Okay. How are we going to do that?
Well, we talked about witchcraft, cut flesh,
dead flesh,
dead
tattooed flesh.
What trees were going to be planted, buried into,
or
transformed into.
I want everybody to tell us what kind of tree they want to be. Look up the meanings of the trees and tell us what kind of tree you want to be.
All right. So
what kind of tree you are.
We need stories of witchcraft wizards. If you would want your tattoo in a shadow box hanging on a loved one's wall,
we need to know about it. And we may want to talk to you, because that might be a little weird.
We definitely want to talk to you. And let us know what kind of tree, if you were going to be planted as a tree, what tree it would be.
Right. Yeah, so tell us, guys. We want to hear from you.
We need some weird stories.
If you have another weird story, shoot us an email. Send us a private message.
We're all ears.
Send us a comment. Something. Let us know so that we can talk about it.
And if we could get one more follower to get to 290.
290? We're past 290.
Let me see.
We passed 290 yesterday, I thought.
Let's see. Refresh.
Maybe we're not. I didn't look at it at all today.
Refresh. Ay. But we're at 289.
I just looked at it yesterday and it said 290.
We're at 289. Somebody unfollowed it. Who dare?
How dare you?
Unfollow.
That's just not nice.
Rude.
Can you imagine what's going to happen? If you guys saw what happened at what was supposed to be 100 and ended up at 200, can you even possibly imagine what's going to happen when we get to 5?
I'm taking it outside. I'm taking it to the streets.
Yeah, for real. I'll do that too. We'll both do our little compilations and put it together.
We're going live to the street.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that's going to be hard for me to do at night.
We'll do it on a Saturday.
Even better.
We'll day drink together.
Oh, fun.
I bet you we get weird stories then.
They might be ours.
Because we're still gonna dress up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure. Thanks, guys, for watching. Don't forget to like and follow our page. And don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe. And don't forget to find us on Podbean and Spotify and iTunes. And make sure that you tell all your friends to come and find us too, because you never know what's going to come out of our mouths. That's why we're untamed.
Dropping deuces. Oh, that's bad. No.
Edit. Nobody wants to know about your deuces.
Oh my God. Okay, so edit that. And send us your crazy word stories. We will see you guys on Saturday. We're resuming our live schedule, so find us on Facebook before
That's right.
Saturday. Untamed Thoughts. Check y'all later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.